Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do this again because I figured out that the other two that I've uploaded weren't that brilliant. Well, they weren't that great really. So as I'm going to do these again, so as I say before, this is the album that I've used. It's a little bit dusty because it's been moving and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into two parts, and hopefully it's a bit better in focus and hopefully there's not much glare. So this is where I've put my desk now, in my little sitting room, because my boyfriend sits with me now and does my crafting. He's quite happy with me doing the crafting. He loves it because he doesn't like remember everything, so it's quite nice to have our little memories and stuff like that. So I'll just show you a little bit what I've got on my table. So as I move up a little bit, I've got all my like stamps and some stickers all in there, and then just along I've got my Harry Potter time turner necklace, which came in a little box, and then I've got my two ones under there which I've got, and then I've got some stamps and some ink pads, and I've got my embossing pads and everything like that. These over here you can just see they're the games that me and my boyfriend play on the Wii. So, and then if I just move this around a little bit, bear with me a minute. So I've got washi tapes and then all my other bits and pieces, and that's where I put all my Project Life stuff. So, and then there's my one for when I go to Florida this year, so hopefully everything will be alright. Move it back a little bit and then just turn it back down to where it was. Right, so hopefully this will be a bit better in focus and stuff. So let me just, yeah. So as I say, this is from the range. It was, I think it was $14.99. So what I'll do is I might take it all out and then show you it. So as you can see, it's pretty much full. It's not quite full yet, but we'll get in there. So as you can see, that it's a 3-ring binder and then just a flop over. So I'll put it to one side and then we'll get started. So anyway, so I'm using, most of these are from a little tester kit that I got. So if you see any of the, like these Project Life cards, I'm not sure which kits they're from because I got them from a tester kit. So I start off with a Design W. So I've done the back side because what happened was I was going to fill it all up with the year, and then I changed my mind. I just thought I'll keep it how it is. I might do something on the other end, but I'm not sure yet. So let's start off with this. So I've got Hello Sunshine, and then I put It's Holiday Time. That is my boarding ticket and my luggage ticket. And then this is us driving down to Gatwick. So as we were all in a bit of traffic jam really, we saw a plane, and I always remember this, Pete was saying, oh it looks like it's going to land on my car and stuff like that. So I decided to take the photograph of that. And then we're at the lounge waiting to check in our bags, and then we're on the plane. So we're right next to where they were doing our meals. So what I've done is I put these in Photoshop and then snapped them together and then printed them off as a one page. Ooh, sorry if there's a bit of a glare. Try not to get as much glare in as possible. And then there's the plane as we're coming in. So I took a photograph, as you've seen this quite a lot. It was in my La-Di-Da album as well. So I've put this picture in. I just wanted a smaller version of it, and then the plain crisp. And then because I got the scrapbook kit, the sticker that was in there, I've decided to put it on this one to say goodness, and it's just really good to start it off with. That's also in the pack as well, and then these numbers were in there as well, so I just put Tinkerbell on there as well. So then that's the first page. Let's do, no, into the next page, aren't you? Let's move it down a little bit. So then we move on to this page, which We flew out on a Monday morning, so we landed about 3:30 in the afternoon. I was driving from the airport, so I didn't take any photographs on that day, as I said before. So this is when I wasn't driving, Pete was driving, so I ended up taking a photograph of the sign as you come into it. I put the 16th of June, which is the day we came in, but it was the day after really, but that was the day that I wanted to put in to remind me that we arrived at Disney World. Also that's from the scrapbook kit, and so is this Jasmine and Aladdin. So I put in here like flying from Gatwick to London, well from Gatwick, London to Orlando, Florida. It was about 8 hours on one plane, and so that was that. When we got there we got told we could upgrade our car, so we had a tiny little car, so we ended up getting the Ford Focus one, so it was quite nice. It just, because we're used to manuals over in the UK, it was a little bit like, it felt like you needed a manual to go, but I'm used to automatics because my mum and dad used to drive automatics. So, and then I did this cookie jar like with hearts in it, and then put Minnie Mouse with her name atop it. Then that's our hotel, Art of Animation Resort, and then I had die cut, which is a trim craft one, and it's a one ticket admin thing. And then over here I just put where we were staying and our magic bands, and then put Flounder in there as well. Let me just pop that back in. So on the back side of that I put Sweet Sunshine, just to give it, because it's a bit of a green colour background. And then we saw a turtle in the water I did, and I wanted to take a photograph because I liked the little the shadow of it, so in the water. This is one photo I've cut in half and just popped it over to two, because we went to Busch Gardens this time, which is our first time ever. So I've got the Sharika ride photo, which is the small one, and then you can see the ride there, which is the True Drop, which is a bit like Oblivion in the UK. And then I like some of the garden decorations, so I put a picture there as well. And then our table in our hotel room, it was Under the Sea piano notes and song lyrics that were on the table. I just had to do that because it was just amazing to see that. And then you've got the sticky notes that I picked up as well. Then we moved on to the next page. You know, everything's going to fall now. Bear with me a minute. So on this one, I like this page layout, which is the designer, but I find that the photos slip out of it very, very easily, especially these ones. So I put washi tape just to keep them in. So I made this one. It's a textured Project Life card, because I got a pack of it, like the 100 pack for like so much. And then I used these paints, Go Create, which is from Tesco's. I got them in this colour, a purple and a pink, and I decided I'm put dots on all over the background just to give this a little bit more of a live thing. So I put this Project Life card which says Live, Laugh and Love, because we're here to have a bit of fun and stuff like that, and I'm with my best mate. At this time we thought this would be our last one, so we wanted to make it as fun as possible. But I am going again in September in less than 3 weeks, so that's a nice little thing. So I've got Hollywood Studios, which I've been told is now under renovation because they're remaking the whole park, but they've kept most of the good rides open, so I'm looking forward to going to that again. This is in our hotel, which is a Sebastian, of course. I had to take a photograph because he is the best character, one of the best characters in there. And then we went to Gaston's it's like a little restaurant. So you've got your Gascon statue there and that, and then there's Rapunzel's tower, which I had to get a photograph of because, as you all know, I love Tangled, so that was I had to take a photograph of that. This is from the 2014 craft kit that you can go buy, so I bought that one. And then when we were going, I think we were going to Walmart, I think, at this point, so I took a photograph as we were going. So, and then on the back side of that, we've got a nighttime shot of Hollywood Tower Hotel, which is the Hollywood Tower there. What is it? The Tower ride. So yeah, we're at Universal as well, which is in the little cartoon area. And then of course we've gone to Hogsmeade, which I absolutely love down there because you get the best butterbeer, the frozen butterbeer. It's amazing. This one's not in focus, but the floor's a bit bouncy where this is. So I took a photograph of the Lion King because we had to walk through the Lion King to get to the Little Mermaid area of the hotel, and then this is of the castle, of course, at Magic Kingdom. So it rained. The rain still held off for a couple of days whilst we were there, but we did have really heavy rain, and we were told, like, someone walked past the rooms and was saying to us to keep in, but when we came out, someone said no, you shouldn't have kept in because there wasn't really that much of a warning or anything. But we just stayed in the room because we were cooling off anyway, because it was really hot. It was like 109 degrees Fahrenheit, which we don't do Fahrenheit over here, so it's something like 39-40 degrees centigrade over here, so it was a very hot day. So and then I've got these little ones. I've got a Design H, which is the 4x6, and then two 3x4s. So we got a water camera, so I ended up taking some photographs. I got Pete to take photographs of me. So yeah, I'm very cautious of my legs because I'm not very happy with them. They rub really badly and I get scars from where I've been rubbing. So I put some leggings underneath my swim dresses just to cover some of my legs. So we've got, as I said, we bought the waterproof camera, and then I put over this because I didn't want to show everybody else on this. So this is Pete just leaning, and the water was coming out of the chimney. So I thought that was quite good. We went on the lazy river and stuff, so yeah. Then this one, this is a photograph of our feet. We were in the queue for the Haunted Mansion, so I decided to just take a photograph of our feet. Pretty much literally after this, I broke my sandals, so I had to pin them. So if you can hear squeaking in the background, it's just Monty playing. My mum's just keeping him occupied whilst I film. So, and then there's the Rapunzel's tower again, and I like the Project Life card saying hello today. And then of course I took quite a few photographs whilst we were at the Haunted Mansion. So you've got the garden and then the actual house there. As we're in the Art of Animation one, I had to take some of the photographs of the animation inside the lobby, just because it's of all the different animations, which is really good. And this one's outside, which I took at night time, which I thought it looked really good. And then Pete decided he wanted to make a fun photo by pretending to blow bubbles out of this. And then you've got this paper, which I absolutely love. This paper, it's almost it's a 12x12 paper, and it's all their signatures on. And then this is Epcot, and then just as we were coming in the evening, because we wanted to go and see the fireworks, but we ended up didn't get very good seats, so we ended up just changing it from there. So then I took a photograph of this again at night time, and of course The Lion King and that one again. And then I got a cupcake, and then they were closing off because they hadn't finished the floor, or they were redoing the floor at some point. So there's the cars, you've got Lion King, Finding Nemo and all that, so that's quite a nice little bit. And then we go into this area, which is the water parks again at the top and bottom. And then we went to Universal again, because what we did was, because it was so hot, we decided that we were going to do it in bits and pieces, go to different ones, go home, if we needed to shower, and then go back out again. Except from when if we're going to Universal, we'll stay there a little bit longer than normal. But with the Disney parks, we got free parking, because we got our car and we had the free parking slip to put in our car, so we didn't have to pay for parking there. So water parks again, and then we wanted to go into the new area of Harry Potter, but it didn't open up in time. But we did find out one of the Mondays that we were actually at Universal, Helen Bonham Carter, which is an English actor or actress, if you're still doing it that way, she was there, and me and Pete were just like, oh, we wish we stayed a bit longer now, because we might have met her and stuff like that, because we don't meet a lot of celebrities where we are, because we're so in the Midlands and nothing gets done around here, so it's like, it's nice to see certain things like that. And then of course this is near it as well, so we just took a photograph of the London area from the other side, which is where the new Simpson area is as well. So here is, we went to SeaWorld. I didn't take most photos, but you see them all dotted around really. Then we went to Universal, and then whilst I was at SeaWorld I got this polar bear, because my boyfriend likes polar bears, so I got him that. And then we went to Test Track, which is the new Test Track, and it's so much better than the last one. It's amazing. And then of course in the Haunted Mansion, because we ended up going to the Haunted Mansion a couple of times, just because the queues were so quick, and if we needed to get something, because we had a fast pass for something, we would always go into this if it's near it, so it would just take up some time. And then the first Sunday that we were there, it was open till 3 AM, Magic Kingdom. So we ended up going, this is just a little luggage tag thing that I found. And then some nice photos of the nighttime, which is the Little Mermaid tower, like castle area. And oh, it just looked amazing at nighttime. And then of course I've got an overlay on the castle, which is Tangled. And that's why I put Maximus there, so he's there. And because we weren't so far away from the actual entrance, we walked into the entrance area instead of getting the little coach thing to it. So I took a photograph of Mickey. And then on the back is of Animal Kingdom, which is where the safari and Yakinieti restaurant is. So we ordered our starter, and then I got a cocktail. And we went on the river rapids for the first time as well, so that was quite amazing. And then we move on to week 26. So all these stickers are from the Disney pack that I got. You've got Typhoon Lagoon, which is the boat in the background, SeaWorld, and then another SeaWorld which I've just cut and put over here, and then the area, and then Universal of the new London area, which is all over the place. So I've just done a little collage, and then on the back is the water parks. So, and my best mate is right there. So I had to take a photograph because it was like spot him. Just so amazing to spot him. So he didn't look impressed in that photo, but he is loving it. And then these are where I've become like the Universal page layout. Me in front of London area, and then here is me and Pete in front of Harry Potter Hogwarts School, and then there's a sign for Universal Studios. Moe's little restaurant, we took a picture in front of that Moe's sign, and then of course the captain. With me, I did one for Pete as well, so there's me drinking the ice butter beer. We went to the restaurant at Moe's, so we got Flaming Moe's drinks, and then it's like a clogger burger as well. I got a Simpson photo, which is of Marge, and then we went into the Transformer the ride 3D, and that's inside it as well, so it looks really, really good, and that was a really good ride. I liked that ride as well, so I'm hoping to go on that again this time. So let's put that back in. We're coming on to the last page now, and I've got Wreck-It Ralph, which is one of my boyfriend's favourite movies, but now it's Big Hero 6, so I've got to get something with Big Hero 6 for him this time. And then a bit more close up of the table, which is under the seat, as you can see right there. And then our magic band, so I'm blue, Pete's yellow. This year we're different colours, I think he's red and I'm orange. And then there's the layout, the overlays on the castle again. And then whilst we were in one area, I took a photograph of that, and then inside the cold area of SeaWorld. And then on the last day, we went and did a last little couple of photos. So the night photo was the night before, and then our night flight on the way back. And then we met Lightning McQueen at our hotel, because he's in our hotel area. Because we got the Cars, Finding Nemo, Little Mermaid, and The Lion King in the hotel. So it was 4 areas. And then of course I had to get the castle bit at the front as well. So that is it for of this bit, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.